Hello everyone. So the purpose of this video is to install radio access network for your testbed. So the first thing we will be doing here is we'll be installing this in a different system, a press system where it only contains the radio access network. First, let me access to that system. So we are into that system. So for radio access network, we need from the hardware point of view, we are using USRP B210. So it's currently connected to that system right now. That's why we see the blue light. And for the software, two things. First, a UHD driver, which is used for this USRP to get identified and to use the USRP in the Ubuntu system. And for the RAN software to identify it. And for the RAN, we'll be using OpenAirInterface project, RAN project. So here I've already opened it. So you can go do this, but you can go to the main website of the RAN OAI main website. Here you can see the GitLab. Just go to the GitLab. Go to OpenAirInterface, and you can clone this. So I've already done it. So you can just copy it and clone it to your system. Second thing, but before implementing this, first we need to install UHD. So for Ubuntu 18 and we did it for Ubuntu 18 and 20, and I have properly documented on what we did. For Ubuntu 18, 20 is almost similar, and these kernel setup, these are for the performance of the radio access network. If you don't do it right now, it's not that big of a deal. The system, the software still works, but maybe you might face some performance issues. So if you're looking for performance, look into these options. So for the software, first is UHD. This we needed to make the USRP work, and so for Ubuntu 18 and 20 I said this works, but for Ubuntu 22 it has some issues as there aren't all the modules which are mentioned here available in Ubuntu 22. So for me, you can also look into the ITIS research website, this one, building and installing USRP open source. And here, if you see, they only provide till Ubuntu 20. So for me to make it work on Ubuntu 22, first what I did was I installed all this from Ubuntu 20. After that, I ran another code called sudo apt install UHD host. Right. If you didn't do this, so currently its newest version 4.4 is installed. So once you do that and once you install this for Ubuntu, it's okay, because we will make OpenAirInterface install all the background required packages for us. Just for USD, these two are okay. But if you want to change the version, it's a bit hard. I believe Ubuntu 22 is not still yet mature. There aren't all the not Ubuntu 22, but the UHD driver. It still needs some upgrades. But if you are working for Ubuntu 20, you can work this or follow the GitHub tutorial. And so we are in OpenAirInterface. We cloned it. We installed UHT. All we need to go is need to build it. So in order to build it, we have already been provided with the documentation on how to build. So you can follow this website, or you can just go to your, after cloning, go to it. First thing you need to do is do source OAI env. What this does is it sets up all the environment variables for you, which is required during installation or using the system. So whenever you're using it for the first time, just source the file. The next thing we will do is we'll go to CMake target. If you see here, you can see the build OAI script file. So this file will help you install all the required packages and help you build the OAI RAN program. Build OAI, if you can go for hatch, it will give you all the options you can use. For us currently, since it's the first time, so what we do is build OAI -I install all required packages, install optional packages, and also install USRP, right? So you can do this. If you do this, installs all the required how do you say it, all the required packages to build the RAN. Before doing this, you want to change your UHT version, and if you want to build from source, so these you need to execute these two options first, then run this command. Since I've already done it, I won't be running it. So once you have successfully done it, you can see the RAN build folder, right? Oh, sorry, not currently, because you just installed the packages. What you need to do is next, after that successful build, you need to do hyphen node B, and then with RP. So if you run this command, it will install enode B. So if you want to run your gnode B, you can see there's an option, you can find an option for here, it's hyphen gnode B. You can also make UE or UE for 5Z. So currently for us the purpose is enode B, so it's build OAI hyphen enode B with RP. So press enter, and after it will build enode B, and after a successful build, then you will see the RAN build. Once that's done, you need to check the configuration. You need to set up the configuration file. So OAI already provides the configuration file, and it's in, so okay, let's go slowly. So first we are in the OpenAirInterface main folder. So you go to CI scripts, and there you can see configuration files. There are many files according to your requirement, but we'll be using this one, the band 750 BRB. So if you go to And this is the configuration file, and all you need to change is MCC and MNC, country code and network code. The 208 and 93, it was given by OAI. The next thing you need to do is change your MME IP. So this IP is the IP of the system where you installed your MME. So in our case, it's Magma Core, so where we installed our access gateway. And this is the where we give the IP of the system, this system, or the system where you installed RAN. This is the IP of the system, and this is the interface or Ethernet interface name which connects to access gateway. So in our case, so we have access gateway in one system, RAN in another system, and we have connected through Ethernet. We have connected these two systems through Ethernet, and in our this system, it's the Ethernet name is ETH0, and this is the IP, and for in the access gateway, this is the IP. So that's it. Once you've set that and save it, remember the location of the file. So you need to go back to CMake target. We go to, okay, so we can run from here. So what you can do is sudo -e random build. There's an LTE soft modem, and you need to open with the configuration file we and 7 be, where did it go? Sorry. Okay. Yes. Copy this now and V. Okay. Now, so we program the script, and this is the build where we build our RAN, and we run this. So before doing this, we need to connect our USRP to the system, and we just need to run this code. There are some red lines because it cannot connect or bind the socket. It's susceptible because I have not set up it with access gateway. Access gateway is not running right now, so you might see some red lines or issues. So no need to worry unless it's completely closes. Might take some time based on your internet or how much loading time it requires based on your system. More than internet, it's the system. Okay, I'll resume the video once it starts running. Okay, the system started running, and okay, we were somewhere here, and then it just started running, and currently it's just doing some overflow. Currently normal, but generally it's working right now. Generally that's the flow. Right now it's showing some issues, but generally this is the how we run this OAI RAM.